recording, and I'm going to drag it to another screen and minimize this. So, you guys will be provided a recording of this workshop, and also, um, before that, I want you guys to like, I'll send you a link to you guys right now, so you guys can like get a certificate at the end of the workshop. So, before that, let me open up my private stuff. So there is a link to that. I'm just gonna stop presenting for a while, and I'll send you a link. Make sure to register for that. You guys will be like getting a certification at the end of this workshop. So we are not just gonna like, and also the certification is internationally valid. You will be like given a director ID of mine, which will be like added on to the certification. So you guys don't need to worry like if it is valid or not. Yep, everything I do is valid. So don't even worry about that. And I'm searching for the form that one of my volunteers created. I don't know where did this homie chuck in the form, so this is a pain. So you guys have to bear with me. And also, probably gonna do this at the end because let's do that at the end. Yep, let's do that. Oh no, we have that. We have the form, so it's all good.
And Mada cast at the FAP ended.
Huh?
Cast.
What cost? Bro, this is a free workshop, bro. Sunday workshop's free, bro. The only reason I'm taking a free workshop is because see some of them cannot afford anything. So I have people from third world countries who are joining the workshop as well. They cannot afford if I like put a price point. So in Australia I charge like literally $5,000. Can you be quiet, man? Just for a second. Yeah. In Australia I charge up to like 5,000, like easy $5,000, not even like INR or something. So yeah, that's me, bro.
Are you from India?
Sir, $5,000 a whole year, sir. Give 3 months for 3 months.
Not even for
Sir,
three
the
months,
whole
bro. There
year.
will be like, okay. Can you mute yourself?
Yes, sir.
So I actually take a boot camp for like 10 days. So it's for like a school student. This is in Australia, bro. Every country have a different price point. So yeah, we recently took a workshop that in Australia. So that's the thing. We charge a lot in Australia because the economy is good and the people they pay is good as well. So nothing much, nothing less. Fair and square for every country.
Sir, what is your company name?
My company name Insec.
Inset.
Yep. I'll just mute you. Your noise is annoying, bro. Sorry. This is a form where you can like fill at the end. All right. You wanna learn pen testing? We'll start here for today. Okay. I'm gonna share my
Are you
screen.
from India?
Yes. I'm from India. I'm actually from India. Okay. I'm not a white guy. I'm actually a black person. So black and brown.
From which part, like south or north?
I'm actually from Telangana mainly. So that's my place. That's my state, and yeah, that's where I was born as well.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Let's
That's
start.
great, bro. I am also from Telangana.
You speak Telugu, macha? I speak Telugu too. But after the workshop, bro.
Yeah,
Not now.
okay, it's nice.
Not now. After the workshop, bro. ఎట్లా ఉన్నావు bro? ఏం
Yeah,
చేస్తున్నావు?
okay, bro.
Okay, we'll speak after the workshop, okay? Yeah.
Jaipuri Rajkumar.
Okay, okay, enough fun. Okay, let's get straight to the business.
So it was not coming, saying that it was need a permission to open that.
All right. It's all right. I know what's going on. Ignore that. We will do it at the end. So forget about that. We'll do everything at the end. So close everything. Close everything. I'm just gonna not close this. Sorry. If I close this, it's gonna end my meeting. I don't want to mess up. So last time I accidentally closed my whole meeting. So all right, let me power off my Kali Linux. This is you'll be like seeing 1,000 line of JavaScript code today. So that's for the hard one. This is the hard one, the Bulldog 2 that we are actually doing. So let me close that. Like, let me save the state of the virtual machine. I'm actually gonna remove
Sir,
that.
I don't understand. No, sir, I don't understand Bulldog 1 in first Bulldog 1 in
Okay, you did not understand the Bulldog one. Okay, if you want, we'll start with the Bulldog one, and we'll do the Bulldog two. If you are okay, guys. Like Bulldog is a easy machine, but it's a still a brain fuck. Sandeep Yadav, speak up. You can turn on your mic, brother. See, it's an open session, and we can like speak freely. No one is your teacher, bro. Here, no one's your teacher. You can like ask me any doubt, and the only thing I need is a disciplined
Sorry,
class.
I
That's
missed
all.
that one. What were you saying?
Sorry?
I missed that. You were saying something?
No, no, no. You said like you raised your hand, right? I want to ask like,
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Just
that's
ignore
all.
you. Sorry.
Nah, chill, bro. You're not doing anything crazy. Like if you break rules in any of my WhatsApp group, you know how dirty I speak. You can see my WhatsApp group. I speak like a lot of shit and I speak a lot of dirty language. I use the most vulgar language as well. So that's only when you break the link in what when you break the thing, the rules in my group. So you know, I think most of you guys know here, like the people from my WhatsApp group.
ഞാൻ പാടെ 394 section case പാടിങ് on WhatsApp group.
Put any cases, man. No one's gonna give a shit. It doesn't work out.
In case paడింga nahi, in case rules implementation on non-vulgar language in WhatsApp group as mentioned, no bad speaking is all applicable.
I did not understand you, but we'll speak later. But I like that, bro. Like the conversation with you. So I, okay. So this is a bulldog, and let me show you what are the things I got today for you, which you guys can actually solve, and where you guys can find. So these are the current available files. Sorry, this exactly. Everything is here. You guys can like choose a machine. We have the black market, girlfriend, IMF, bulldog. I mean, this is boring. Please don't choose this. So we usually let's start with bulldog today, the old and gold machine. So I'm gonna actually remove everything, delete all files. Let's start this one freshly. So first thing is first, make sure to keep a backup of your old machine, or like take a snapshot of the machine. I usually like keep backups. Usually don't take a snapshot. The advantage of taking a snapshot is, so you need to like start the machine and save the current state and take the snapshot. And again, so what it's going to do is, so you can like reverse. So this is the Kali Linux, right? I'll turn this on and I'll save the current state and I'll take a snapshot. So every time I run a virus or something, the Kali is crashed, I can revert back to the current state where I took a snapshot. So I can like always revert back to this current state when you take a snapshot. All you gotta do is save once you like start this, you gotta save it instead of shutting it down and take a snapshot and then start it again and work yourself. So there's the first thing, boys. There's the most important thing. I asked this question like in a hacker and school group, if I'm not wrong. This is my friend. Windows C hack stuff. So you guys want to do Bulldog? Let's start with the Bulldog. I don't know, like this is not my favorite machine to be honest, Bulldog. And also it's not a boring one as well, so we will do that anyways. It's for the basic pen testers. If you are a basic guy, if you want to know like the basic pen testing, yep, this one is for you. I'm just gonna like quickly spam the message in other groups to join as well. So all right, looks like everybody spammed it. So first things first, always turn on the machine. All right, let's power this up. Let's turn this on. We'll see what's gonna go on.
Brother, what is Bulldog?
Bulldog, it's a security testing machine, bro. Bulldog is a bulldog, actually. It's a
Like a Kali Linux.
No. It's not a Kali Linux. You'll understand that in a machine. In a second. Sorry. Just be patient. So these are
Okay.
actually the target machines where you can like practice pen testing instead of hacking someone else's website. You can like practice pen testing in form of a capture the flag. You know what I mean, right? CTF, capture the flag. It's just like that, but it is like more advanced than like the CTF challenges. It is mainly focused on pen testing, like the flow of hacker states, like gathering information, recognitions, enumeration, and all the other stuff. So it just requires a flow of process. Joker, you raised your hand. Make sure to like, okay, I have everything on bridge, so you can like put them on NAT. Make sure to have everything on like what you want to have. Like make sure to have everything on the same network adapters. Like you know, Kali if installed as main OS. I wouldn't actually install it as a main operating system, bro. First place, and also you need a virtual machine to run this. So like a virtual box or VMware. This one actually requires a virtual box to run that. So can't help you, bro. You need a virtual box to run this. So this is a machine. I'm gonna put that one here. This is a Bulldog, and you guys can see me. Can you see me? Yep. What configuration for Ethernet? I mean, I don't have Ethernet to be honest, but if you have Ethernet, make sure everything is on same adapters. That's it. That's everything. Like, make sure everything you have everything on the adapter. Like, for example, like if you go into this one, go settings, check the adapters. Everything simply, bro. You can like see. You can like keep. You can like add on more adapters, but it's up to you. I only use this, so this is the adapter I use. So that's what I keep everything on. So usually when you run a target machine, this is a machine we are hacking, so it gives up an IP. So we have like a 192.168.20 and 11. This is the IP of this machine. But let me import the other machine as well, just for fun. We're gonna solve two, right? Let's solve two at the same time. So same thing, click on import appliance on the top left hand corner. Go to USB-D drive. No, not in the USB. Have it on. Okay, one second. I'll just go to USB-D. I'm just gonna copy this because I messed up my old machine a lot. I did not take any snapshots, so I cannot revert it back to the current state. So you can like simply replace it with the backup machine. I'm gonna replace the file in the destination. That's usually what I do.
No.
All right, Bulldog 2 open. So we're gonna open this as well. Let's run two machines at the same time and we'll see what goes on. Let's import the appliance. So you guys will be so bro, are we running two machines at a time? Yeah, two machines at a time. I'll tell you why as well. I'll tell you why. So let's wait until it's get imported and I'll show you why exactly I'm running two machines so that you guys will be having a bit of idea and like how exactly the IP addresses look like and what exactly you can do with the IP addresses. So Bulldog 1, it actually requires you to create a reverse shell and also you need to like understand the commands, the running two commands at the same time and running a command with another command. And also you need to understand a reverse engineering tool, which is the funniest thing. I'm gonna take a whole separate class on reverse engineering, the basics, because you guys can't understand that. If you are a good pen tester, you might, and also you will be like learning the basic scannings, nmap, and all the other good stuff. So let's power on this one as well, Bulldog 2. I'm gonna power this off. Don't worry. Let's turn it on just for the good cause or bad cause. Let's change the network settings. So it's just gonna give you error sometimes. So I'm gonna abort it. I'm gonna go to settings. I changed it, but usually it doesn't get saved. So make sure to check for the MAC address here. 200 sorry 0800 something it is. So ignore that. Like click on OK. Now I'm gonna run this as well. The Bulldog 2. Let's wait for this one to get powered up. Alright, we are starting the other machine. Yes, you need to have a virtual box, which is a prerequisite. And because see, VirtualBox is good. You can like test everything safely. Like malware, you need to have a VirtualBox, bro. If you want to become a good malware analyst, you need to know how to create a snapshot. You need to know how to revert back to current state, or you need to know how to revert back to a particular state. So sometimes I'll save a machine in a particular state where I can go back there and still analyze the code from beginning. So that's what I used to do. So I revert it back to a particular state. I save like a hundreds of states, like a current state, a flow state, or something like that. I just take snapshots while doing malware analysis, bro. So this is the other IP address. Let's run our beautiful target machine. Today we are using the Kali Linux. So let's get this thing started as well. VirtualBox is good, bro. You don't wanna like mess up your computer system. Like you don't wanna fuck up your system 32 or like a you don't wanna like mess up your the whole thing. Like removing the shells like bin bash and bin environment. So you don't wanna do that. Alright, we are starting the beautiful processes attack. Let's begin. So first things first, let's get started with the Bulldog 1 and then we will quickly do the Bulldog 2. I don't know which one is gonna take more time. I'm just like still thinking. Let's start both of them. Both of them are my favorite. So Kali, Kali. If you guys want to follow along as well, you can. But it's up to you. So you can just ignore me. I have like a lot of stuff like I just saved in dirty names and you just ignore me. We'll just do it for fun. First thing, I'm just gonna like increase the screen font. So if you guys can see my screen font, just say yes in the chat. Say hi or yes or anything. Perfecto. Good. Always want to do first thing like every time I pen test, I always go into my root because I can go into root here. And once you go into root, the first thing I'm gonna do to find the IP addresses, usually it shows up the IP address of the target machine. And now, still, if it doesn't show, what we can do? I'm gonna done a. You can like do a net discover, op scan. You can do a lot of stuff. Even if config using eth0. So I did an op scan, and I got two results here. So 192.168.20.11 and 13. So these are the MAC addresses of the target machines. If you want to cross check, so first I'll go to like Bulldog 2 in the settings, network, advanced. It has 2783C7 in the middle. So close this up, go back to Kali Linux 2783C7. So we will do this one like, for example, is this the one? Bulldog 2, what exactly is the IP we got here? Yeah, we got 13 there. So we'll do the Bulldog one, which is this one. So always, can you run a real hack? I can do a real hack, but why should I do that? I mean, bro, I don't want to lose my job, man. Pointless doing a real hack, and you don't even get paid as well that good. Like when you do a cybersecurity analyst job, you get paid well than doing some black hat stuff. So it's pointless for me to do a real hack. I mean, I usually don't encourage real hacking. It's just I feel like it's some indisciplined bullshit. Like unless and until you're working for um, a government or something, you can like participate in the cyber operations. Yep. Yeah, every country has its own way of recruiting, so you can like just search and work for the government. That's good as well. They pay you well, and yeah, they do a lot of money. Like trust me, the hackers who work for our Indian CIA is like they're actually really good. Like okay, so yeah, this is a basic nmap. First thing we're gonna do, once you get the IP, run an nmap scan. But before running an nmap scan, you need to know what commands you're gonna use usually. So I usually use dash p dash, which means scanning all the ports. Dash p and dash. And also sv is to find out the version number. It's just a bit of enumeration for enumeration. And sc is a script scan. What do I do for a living? I'm going to tell you that later. I do like multiple stuff, like business and other stuff as well. So, not today. We're going to talk about everything later. First, let's focus on the workshop, one thing at a time. And SC means a script scan. Nmap has a beautiful scripts in that, and also when you run the scripts against the target IP, it's gonna like enumerate it more and more. And SV is for version. VERSAVN. I think I already posted a Nmap cheat sheet. I'm gonna send everything, all the resources at the end of the workshop in the resources channel, so you guys can download it and check it. So we got the results. So we have port 23 open. We are running SSH on 23. So usually SSH runs on port 22. Remember that? And we have port 80 open running TCP perfecto, and we have a server running, and the server Python, okay, and we have another same thing port 8080. Ignore that. We're gonna what I'm gonna do the next thing, since I'm bored, I'm just gonna open up my browser, the Firefox. Usually I check everything there, like spawning shells and all. I'll keep my bookmarks open, like so you guys can check what exactly I do. Like everything I need is available, like reverse engineering, creating a shell, creating a reverse shell, payloads. I always keep everything open there. As a good hacker, you gotta always do that. So what's the IP address we have? The IP address is 192.168.20.11. It's a best way to practice. Like once you check the IP address of the machine, you'll find some beautiful stuff. Like you have a cute bulldog here. I mean, who doesn't love bulldogs? Come on, they're so beautiful. And it says thanks for visiting the website, and they're the bulldog photography website. If you actually search this up, they actually got hacked in real life, if I'm not wrong. So the reason is a security thing that they created in a OVA file. They replicated the whole scenario and made a testing machine for us. So I'm going to open the public notice to see what exactly we have there. And they say they got like something. I don't know what these hackers did. They used some smelly cow vulnerability. Okay, and they're the real tech hipsters, Zuckerberg tape. They know this stuff. Security won't be a problem on now. So it is something like that. Every time you play CDF, it shows you something like this. So, um, what else you can do after you find this? Come on, I need some answers. I mean, I know some of you are good hackers here. What can we do? We came to know what exactly is there. What can we do now to exploit this? You can like type answers in chat. Go Buster. Hey Forward, my homie. This guy is there from like 2 months in my group. Like he's an active participant. Hey Forward, I want to show you something, bro. You're gonna love this. I don't know if I have a name. Yep, the forward.txt. I still have a. You can use fluff ffuf as well. That's a good one. You can use Derby as well. And also, bro, I still have the text file that I named on you. You can see that. I still remember keeping the text file on your name. So yeah, I'm gonna still keep that. So I'm just not gonna lose that now. So for memes, yeah, you can do that. Derby. All right, my homie is requesting to do a Derby. Yeah, let's do Derby. Derby is the easiest thing. You don't need to like input a word list as well. Just give it. It's going to take a default word list on its own, and just run the scan. Easy shit. I mean, I usually like to use GoBuster because it looks kind of beautiful, but it's up to you guys. So whatever you want, you can use Fuff, Darby. Fuff is to find the hidden directories. So mainly, the Fuff is good for hidden directories. Um, so we got like two of them, admin and developer. So the good thing about running GoBuster at the same time is it shows you the response codes like 200, 400, 404, 401, and all. If it's a bad response, a good response, you can know by checking the code number like 404 not found, 403 something like that. It just shows you. 200, I think it's a good response. Let's check this. We have a admin. Let's go to the admin to see if we can find anything here. Beautiful. I chugged in admin here to see what we got. We have username and password, but we don't know what exactly is there. Let's see the page source to see if we can find anything. And header, nothing useful. Always check the page source. You can like use Control U, or like in the Firefox you can like right click and view page source. Usually it doesn't show up in the Chrome, so you need to like do Control U. You can like inspect, but to view the entirety of the page you need to place Control U. So that's the thing. But yeah, we got another one here. Admin authorization in the admin panel, but it doesn't show the response code. These are the main. Okay, it showed the response code 200. Well and good, perfect. So if it is a 200, we can like still go. Copy this. Let's go into dev and see what we can find here. I'm just gonna paste it here. All right, it says this thing is under the development. If you're reading this, it says you're like a contractor or something. Okay, there's a new boss and his name is Alan. He's a Alan Brook. He's a CEO. As a result, we have a bunch of people and APT. These are the emails. So every time you see an email, you got to think like a hacker, like a bloody hacker. Okay, this can be the username. Yeah, don't worry, bro. This session is recorded. Like you can like watch it later on. I'll be uploading it in cloud today. And yeah, no stress, man. See ya. Yeah, every time you see the usernames like this, just copy paste them somewhere, like easy. But at the same time, make sure to like cloud. What cloud? Oh, sorry, uploading the drive. Sorry, bro. Not cloud. I mean, I don't know if the drive is a cloud. It's made of servers. So yeah, I don't have a proper definition for cloud yet. Yeah, definitely, bro. Don't worry about that. The workshop recordings I always share, and also there will be like a main drive link you guys can like bookmark every time. Yeah, in Insec itself, bro. I'll share everything. I'll share everything. You can like find the old recordings as well. There's a recording for this one as well, if I'm not wrong. So I think I'm like, just for you guys. I'm just doing it again. So you guys wanted an easy one. I always like to view the page source. Once I view the page source, I got something beautiful here. We'll do everything later. So first thing first, we got like bunch of hashes. So I view the page source. See, you need this password hashes for testing. We'll remove this in prod. So prod is like one of the servers. We have like a prod, which is actually called as an Aspire Central. Most of the companies use to like track the records or like add notes or to just for the compliance purposes. You can check them. So these are the hashes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take everything. I'm just gonna copy the whole shit here. Copy. This one's gonna. I know this one's gonna trouble me right now if I'm not wrong. I'm not gonna open. I'm not gonna save anything right now. So first things first. Copy this one. So how to crack hashes? There are like multiple tools to crack hashes. So you can use. The best thing I would suggest is go to CrackStation. Yep, there's a. Far as I know, this workshop might be boring for you because you already attended the Bulldog workshop like twice or thrice. So this is the easiest one I can show for everyone today. Copy all the hashes. Yeah, don't worry, bro. Bulldog 2 is gonna be fun. This is like Bulldog 2 is totally based on Bub suit. So everybody, you guys will be understanding how the bug bounty looks like when you see the Bulldog 2 machine. It's not an easy one. Copy paste all the hashes. So this is a step, like you got to think like a hacker every time. Okay, I got hashes. What should I do? Okay, I'll use the crack station to crack them. So that's how you guys have to think every time you are working on something new, or like you're trying to hack a system. You gotta like find the links. You gotta interlink everything. This is just an easy thing. You got to understand what exactly a shell is. You got to understand what exactly the file permissions are. You need to know what exactly how the operating system functions. You need to know what exactly the environmental variables are. You need to know like how to add the thing into path to exploit it. Like it's the basic privilege escalations you got to know. I'm going to teach that. It's not that hard. So easy. Click that you're not a robot. Check that box. Crack hashes. We'll see if we get anything. Yep, we got like two of them. The last two, DDF4 and DDB8. If I'm not wrong, DDF4 is Nick DDF4. So what I'm gonna do, I got it here. DD Bulldog is this one. I'm gonna type in Nick. It says you don't have permission to edit anything. All right, forget about that. Let's log out and log in again. The second one, we have the last hash, which is Sarah, and check it here. What's the password we got for Sarah? A cyber chef, I would say it's good for like cracking algorithms, like cracking hashes. I would use cyber chef a lot. I use that tool a lot for capture the flag. I would say it's like a shortcut for you when you're playing like a capture the flag. Use cyberchef, decodefr, exif online. There are like bunch of stego tools and jwt token tools as well. Yep, there are like a lot of links. You can like find the endless resources in our server. I mean, like in our group chat. There will be like a channel for the resources where Mac, one of my admins, he will be like posting there. So yep, let's not save this. So we don't have like it says you don't have permissions to edit anything. Okay, fair enough. Nothing to do. It says under development, so it's here. There's a beautiful option we forgot. There's a web shell. I'm gonna open it in a new tab to see what exactly I can do with this one. I got a web shell actually. It says this is the world's most secure web shell. It prevents the user from running the dangerous commands. And okay, I'm gonna try something here. I mean, I tried everything here before, so it's gonna show something like this. So type in ls.la. Once you typed in ls.la, it worked out. Okay, it's just like a computer terminal, but it is completely on a website. So what can we do? We can try echo to see if that's working. Command echo, nothing. Mm, let's try another one. Let's try ls.la. We got like manage.py, so I'm gonna cat this one. So I catted it and it showed me the output here. Like it's importing, so it's an environmental here. It has a Python environment. User bin Python env is for environment, and it's importing OS and operating system. Okay, there are like Bulldog settings. Okay, this can be something here, something interesting. And from Django core management, it is actually execute from command line. Okay, so it is making sure that this thing can get executed in the command line. So you can only run this command. So what happens if I run this, manage.py? See, it says, I caught you hacker. You cannot run that. What else we can do? So if you want to run, so what it did is I don't, so if I'm running the things here on the website, on the web shell, it's actually like, either getting this or like, I'll show you something. So I tried running two commands at the same time to see if there is duplicate. I tried duplicate, see, I cannot run that. Now let's try, see if I try duplicate.h, it's not letting me. So what I did, so I found a bug here. Usually like when you try running two commands at the same time, so I did ls and duplicate.h. This is what I did. So then I can actually run, yeah, then I can actually run the duplicate. So usually you cannot run duplicate directly. If you run duplicate, it says I caught you hacker. But when you keep and like what else you're running after the and, it's getting like, executed, or like the command line is giving you an output. So what I did, I created a reverse shell into my machine. So how do you create a reverse shell? I want to ask everyone, like, how do you like get a reverse shell? Like, what exactly is a reverse shell? What exactly is a shell? Okay, you know what exactly is a shell. Shell is a terminal, and which is a bash shell. There are like multiple types of shell: bash, sh, bin bash. So yeah, there are like a lot of them. Yeah, there are I mean, I don't need to go into the reverse shell sites, but I can like send you a link for you guys if you guys wanna like know what exactly you can like find the reverse shell. Usually I use the Pentest monkey, so you can find some cheat sheets here. You can like grab that, Control C, I'm gonna paste it in the chat so you guys can see. So this is the one I actually used here. So to run this, what I did, I went back here into my system like this, and but before running a reverse shell into my system from the target machine. So I'm creating a reverse shell from the target machine to my system so that I can like view the shell of view the web shell in my system. So I can see the whole web shell in my terminal here. Yeah, that's a good one as well. The rev shells is good as well, the one that you sent. So to do that, you need to set up a listener. When you set up a listener, you can like listen whatever that is on the port that you're like trying to listen. So I'm gonna start a listener on port 4444. So it is actually listening. It started listening. So, but after that, what you gotta do is simple. You need to like go here. So this is the one I'm gonna do. You guys might not understand this. I'll tell you what exactly I'm doing here. I'm gonna like show you again. Before I show you, so bash is for a shell. So I want to copy the bash. And also, since we have the TCP running on port 80, I can like make a reverse shell spawn, I can like make a reverse shell using my IP address. So if I use my IP address, it's going to put the shell in my system. And also, when you use port number 4444, it's going to show up in my system because that's where my listeners started to listen everything. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm just going to usually like go here. I'm going to copy the whole thing and go back here. Usually there's a cheat sheets. You got to like have it here. So when you're copying the whole thing, make sure to like give a colons. And here, this is a colon again. I don't know what exactly if this is called colon or something, but yeah, whatever. But you need to know what exactly is your IP address. Instead of this, you'll be like replacing it with your IP address and the port number. So to know your IP address, I'll go back here. So this is my IP. I'm gonna copy this Hopefully I don't make error right now. I'm just going to type it manually. I think it's not getting pasted. Okay. Yo, forward, check me if I'm typing it wrong or correct, because the last time we wasted 1 hour because I typed the whole thing 162 instead of 168. Alright, so let me run this right now. We'll see if it works or not. If it fails, we have nothing to lose. If it works, we have nothing to lose. Now this. Yep, so see what exactly we got. We are in the target machine. This is how you get into another system. Which machine am I in? I'm in Django, Bulldog, home. Let's see. It says Django. So the user is the Django. Okay, we have the user Django. Fine and looks good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to home to see what exactly we have. No, I messed up. Alright, we're gonna run this thing again because I messed up something. You get like a server error for ignore that every time you might get this. Resend. Go back. And again, execute the same command. Before that, you gotta start up your listener again. I'm gonna start my listener again because I messed up something. I accidentally pressed Control C. And now let me run that so I can like spawn that shell here. Run. Go back to your beautiful root. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I just want to make this more interactive, like not exactly doesn't show like boring. So I can like spawn a TTY shell. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do the next thing. You need to know what exactly a TTY shell is. So TDY shell is bin/sh. sh is a shell file, and it is also called as a TTY shell, which makes the terminal more interactive. You want to make it like completely interactive, like exactly like the terminal that is in your Kali. You got to like type everything in here. So I don't want to type everything. So simply I'm just going to copy the first line here, copy the whole shit, and just gonna paste it. Not this here. So paste it and enter. You're gonna get like a dollar symbol. Once you go home, check what exactly we are home. We have a Bulldog admin, so let's go into the Bulldog admin. CD. I don't want to type in the whole thing, so I'm just going to type in # there. So it means I'm actually going into the Bulldog admin. So I'm in the Bulldog admin's directory, and I saw something beautiful, hidden admin directory. I'm going to copy this. CD dot. No, I'm not going to type in this right now. Paste clipboard. Let's move there. So we have like two of them. We have a custom permission app and a note. Okay, which can be an app. But let's read the note. So what exactly the note tells is I'm working on backend permission stuff. It's a super prototype. I think it's going to work. Literally run the app, give your account password. Okay, it's something like an application, and it will determine if you should have access to the file or not. Okay, well and good. It's a great stuff. Once I finish with it, a hacker wouldn't be able to reverse it. Okay, so it's telling no one can reverse engineer the file. Okay, let's see what we can do. Keep in mind that it's still a prototype right now. I'm about to get working on the Django user account. Okay, so it's for the Django user account. Let's drop it here to see what exactly we can do later on. I'm not sure how I will implement it for others. Maybe the web server is the only one who needs to have the root access sometimes. Okay, it's time to like get into the root. So it's a web server. We need to like get the app. So they're telling no one will be able to reverse it. We'll try reverse engineering that. It's easy. So we have a bunch of tools to reverse engineer that, so we can like easily do that. So what can we do now? Next thing, come on. Yeah, we can do that as well. Reverse engineering is not necessary, but it's up to you. Like you can do like multiple stuff, but allow reverse engineering. You can still do the con jobs as well, but it's up to you, bro. But yeah. So how do you like transfer this file into my system, the other one? Yeah, I know, bro. Like, no one else is good at reverse engineering, but I'm just want to show a glimpse of reverse engineering, how it exactly looks like, and what else you can like learn in future when you are like with us. So it's just a thing. So, how to move this file into my system? It's in the target machine. Come on, how can I do that? I need some answers right now, boys. I need some answers. Like, how do I move this file from the target machine into my file? Like, I want to move this file, the custom permission app, from this machine to my machine. Boys, it's easy. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna show you something. Cat. Yep. Net. You're gonna use netcat, obviously. Yeah. You're gonna use a pipe command when you're catting this. The output must be displayed on that one, so you can like save the output as well. It will display on that one, but you need to save the output to your file. So I'll tell you what we can do. Yeah, netcat, obviously. And say, since we already have netcat running on port 4444, we'll run it on 4445. And enter. Yep, we are listening. Perfecto. And what I'm gonna do, go back to here. I want to maximize this so you guys can have see what exactly I'm doing. What's the file? 11 port 4454, and I'm gonna name it as, what shall we name this? I will name something here. We'll name it as I. Why is this not working? Let's name it as something like this. This is where we're outputting, so I'm just gonna give a space so I don't wanna fuck it up. So ls.la, let's see what we have. Do we have the easy one here? Easy one, easy one, easy one. Yep, looks like we have something. Okay, it looks like there's some big bullshit going on in here. I don't know if we actually copied this, if we got this one properly. Whatever, let's see if we can do that. Now, to reverse engineer there, you need a. Alright. So when you're trying to reverse engineer that, save in txt, you don't need to save in txt, brother. It's just, I know, this is an application. So they already told it's an exe file, but it's actually missing the executable permissions here. It's still a prototype, and it's not in working condition as well. So easy one, if you check the permissions here, it doesn't have any executable permissions. So it's a fucked up file. So it's still a prototype, so you cannot like mess it up. So I'm just gonna analyze everything. A. This is a command you're gonna use, and I'm gonna next thing AFL. What is smain? Smain is to find the strings in the main method. I want to print the strings, PDF. When you print the strings, you will get something like this. So this is how we do reverse engineering. I mean, so quick. So yeah. it's gonna take time like to get this hard or like easy. So I'm just gonna like copy everything, the strings that I got. So this is the user accounts, and we're in the second one. Yeah. Copy, paste. Now second one. Yeah, that's the thing that bothered me. Yep. Um, strings are in the main function. That's the funniest thing here. So yeah, there's a reason. I actually checked the whole file to be honest. I mean, I reverse engineered it a bit more. Like then I don't know like why this idiot actually kept the strings there. I mean that's actually like a diversion. Like in the main method, how are you gonna put the strings, bro? Like that's the funniest thing. Or maybe if we actually like recreate the file using some tools, we can find the answers like why he actually created that. He wanna call the password like what if he like something tried to do something globally, but no, it doesn't work like that as well. That's the funniest part here. We actually put the strings in the main method. So if you read this carefully, you'll be like getting something like this super ultimate password you can't get. I'm gonna paste this on my terminal so you guys can see what exactly is going on. So this is the one super ultimate password you can't get. So we have the user, we have the password, and we know from the basic nmap scan, the first nmap scan we did, what do we have? We have port 23 open, SSH running. Now let's see, we can SSH there. Now SSH. Yep, we already did this like 100 times, so by default it actually showed 11. Usually we do it like this because SSH is on port 20. It says connection refused because usually the SSH runs on port 22, but we have it on port 23, so we're gonna give like port 23 separately like this and click yes, and it's asking you for a password which you already got. So just copy. Now we are in the target machine, my friend. You can see that. You're in the target machine, the Django Bulldog at the bottom left hand side. Now, let's check the environmental permissions. User Django may run the following commands, all and all, which means I can run as root directly, su root. Shit, like, okay, we got in root, cd, let's go to root and find the machine, target machine. Let's cat the file congrats.txt. So this is the one, and this is what exactly when you find crack someone's machine, like this is what you're gonna get. And if you want to have the access to this machine, I'm gonna send you the links as well just right now. You guys can have fun. These all are open source, so you guys can actually watch the recordings of the old workshop. So everything will be in the this one. So here you can like find everything, the workshops, practice boxes where you can like these are all the challenges. So you need to like these are like forensics. This is a forensic challenge. Or if you love like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, trust me, boys, you're gonna love this one as well. This is my favorite challenge that I actually created it myself. you can like just simply download this, play the video. Like, I think you guys, if you're a boy, you might be playing this game like as a kid, Modern Warfare 2. It's a one of the video where everybody forms up a ghost team. Yeah, I'm gonna share everything. This is a whole thing. I'm just gonna share the whole drive link in the insec. Hopefully none of the idiots message me today. Whew, lucky me. I did not get any messages from someone. Alright, I messaged the drive link there, so you guys can have access to that anytime. You can open, you can like download some stuff, reverse engineering. I happen to place a beautiful cheat sheet here. So yeah, you can download the Red 2 cheat sheet. This is my favorite tool for reverse engineering. There's some other tools as well. But before we move on to the next workshop, yeah, I want to take a break. You guys want to take a break? You guys want a break? Yeah, we can take a break if you want. Next workshop will be, I mean, just for like 5 minutes, I can like, sip on my coffee, like reheat that. It's just, it's dying, like it's cold. I'll reheat my coffee. 1 minute. Nah, bro. Like, okay, one doesn't work in 1 minute, boy. No, not 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. We'll take a 5 minute break, short break, 5 or 10 minutes break, and we'll join in. And yeah, I'll see you all in like 5 or 10 minutes. Yep, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so what are we gonna do in the meantime? I'm just gonna like clear everything. Like I'm just gonna close everything. Close this. Don't save. I'm gonna close the whole thing here. Now I'm gonna close this one as well. Bulldog. So I told you guys about the snapshots, right? I'm gonna save its state. It will show it as a current state. Once I save this, what I'm gonna do. I'll show you something here. Take a snapshot. See, I can like revert it back. See, restore. You can like restore back. So yeah, I'm just gonna remove that since we already did that. Like you can like take snapshots. That's how we're gonna do it. So yeah, make sure to learn that in future. I think the Bulldog 2 is running. Beautiful. We have the IP address as well. So this one is gonna be more funny because we need Bubsuit and some other beautiful tools like extensions in the Chrome, and yeah, this is not a easy one. Next thing, Discord link. Yep, that thing. Let me open up my own Discord, bro. I hadn't even opened up my Discord in ages. I'm gonna send a link to everyone. I don't know who posted all of these memes, man. I did not even see. I did not even see these memes. My career chat. Ugh. Don't shoot, I'm a hacker. Can you hack my girlfriend? Nah, man. Free Wi-Fi. I can do that. I can do the integrals. It actually gives you a value like 2 plus x and 2 minus x, and or else you can, and then you can like try, okay, iterating that. -2 to +2, it actually gives you a 0. So, I mean, that guy's actually fooling you. Your password must contain capitals. Fucking memes. I don't know what exactly this is. I'm just gonna watch
अरे
it.
शर्म करो कोई.
Okay, that's completely noisy, so I don't want to listen. I don't know who are posting memes in the chat, but yeah, I'll keep that channel for now. I'll keep that channel. There's some good memes. I like you guys. Come on, memes are good for your health. At least you can laugh once in a while. Coding gone wrong. Back in. Alright, alright, okay. We'll ignore that. We'll close the Discord for a while. Yeah, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. And yeah, can you please explain about snapshots? Okay, fair and square. Like we are running Bulldog 2 right now. What I'm gonna do? Let's go back to Bulldog 2 itself. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. You gotta wait until the end of the workshop if you want to know what exactly I'm doing, because see, we need to solve Bulldog 2 and we're gonna revert it back to its old state. So I'm going to close this. Instead of closing, I'm going to save it to my machine state, the current state. Now, what I'm going to do, once I saved it to current state, I'm going to take it as a snapshot. Haven't shared the link, Discord? No, I think I shared the Discord link. Oh wait, I shared it in WhatsApp group. Sorry. Invite. I want to invite this idiot as well. Good for me. So you can like name your snapshot like restoration state. I'll keep it as like a stable state. Something like this. So if this is the current state, right? So this is the current state, and you can like go to the default, like a proper state. Like if this machine is corrupted or something happens to this machine, you can like click on this and click restore. You know what I mean? Like for example, if this, I might have like deleted system 32 or like some other crazy shit. Like if it is a Windows machine, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna restore it back to my old state. So and it's gonna go back to the stable state. So I'm always gonna keep a snapshot. Like I can delete the snapshot, but it's always good to have a snapshot of a virtual machine. So that's how we're gonna do. So Kali's running, right? So that's the thing. Like I mean, I'm gonna run this again. So yeah, let's leave it like that. All right, let's have a 5 minutes break, quick break, and I'll be back. I'm gonna mute the whole thing. In the meantime, you can like invite your friends, and if they are good, yeah, make sure to invite your friends. In the meantime, we all can do this together. This is a biggest machine, and this is a good live machine hack. The next thing is for web application pen testers, and yeah, to have a knowledge on Bubshoot. Bubsuit. It's time for Bubsuit, boys. I'm just gonna be right back in 5 minutes.
बोला.
All right, welcome back again. So, can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Your voice is annoying me. Can you
Sure,
please?
sure.
Yes, yes. If you have doubt, raise your hand and you can like speak. But the mic is like disturbing, man, because I'm wearing a headset, which actually makes you hear your voice like in a good way. I mean, if you have a good mic. If you have a bad mic, trust me, my ears are gonna get like blasted. So you can like type if you wanna have a doubt. If you have a doubt, you can just type in the chat. I'll see if I can answer. Rajnani, yes, bro. Speak up. All right, so we are running this one on a stable state. We actually restored, so it's gonna show you the stable state. So let's go back to Kali Linux and let's exploit this. Recon practice. What exactly is recon practice? Now we're not doing any recon practice. We're not practicing any reconnaissance. You need that. You can find them on Google, brother. I mean, this is not that workshop. So if there is any workshop on reconnaissance, yeah, I'm happy to take that in future. But um, you came late, I think, if I'm not wrong. From which group did you join? I'm just curious, so I can tell you what exactly is that. INSEC, you're in INSEC, okay. Did you not read the whole description, bro? Like the workshop, like we're solving the Bulldog 2. We are like basically doing a bit of pen testing here. Alright, fair and square, let's go. So, now, you all are requesting this. So, I already told you this mission is going to be hard. So, get ready and have fun. Let's go back to my Kali Linux. I hate doing this mission right now. Trust me. Alright, we are in the Kali. So, what's the first thing we're gonna do to find out the IP address? I already like showed you in the beginning. You guys gotta answer me. I mean, you gotta obviously turn on your terminal. Root terminal. Kali done. Authenticated. Where is my terminal? Okay, it shows up. We have this one. This is the IP address. I'm gonna do an nmap scan, and the IP is 13 here. So now we're solving the machine Bulldog 2. Let's wait for the results. What do we have? But in the meantime, since I'm an idiot, what I would do is I usually go here. Now I'm not. Why did I paste that thing there? Copy this. Always, first things first, check the web directories if you have a IP address. Go to your browser, type in the IP address there, click on enter. We'll see what's going to happen next. This is a Bulldog 2. Oh, I think this is another angle where they took a bulldog picture. It looks good, so beautiful, so pretty, and it has a furry skin. It looks strong, like muscly, like jacked one. So we have like a two options here: sign up and users, about us, Twitter. I clicked on Twitter. I still got back to the same page. Instagram. We clicked on Instagram as well, same page. I clicked on about us, and it says like, thank you for taking to humble website. What I did is we currently service over 15,000 bully users, and I mean bullies mean not bullies, so which means the bulldog owners. So not the bully, the guy who bullies kids. So not that one. Is the bulldog users and 7,400 business partners. Okay, inspect. I'll see what exactly I can find here. I'm gonna view the page source to see if I can find anything interesting. I got assets, okay, CSS, there's a particle, SS script, okay, fair enough. And there is a main, this one, okay, this one is running as well, so this is on the Bulldog socials. Let's view the page source here from here. So what it did is I actually like understood the whole 1,000 lines of code, which is actually this one. Once you go there, I copied this and I pasted it here. All right. You guys might find this like so crazy. So what I did is I'm gonna copy the whole thing and I'm gonna actually open up this one in my notepad. So I don't want to give you guys I don't want to give you guys any much of trouble. So let's open up my notepad. Actually, I made the code look like this after I rearranged the code. I'll tell you like what you guys need to do to rearrange. So this is how exactly the code looks like. If I maximize this, so you guys might not understand anything like completely, like it's a pain in ass. So the best thing I'm gonna do here right now to understand this code, at least it needs to be like in a proper, like arranged manner. So what I did, I usually what I do is I go to my Chrome, or else I'll use two things. Like I usually open up my Chrome or any of my accounts. So for example, this is the InSec account. We are here, exactly where we are here, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna type the IP address. We have the 13 here. I typed in 13, so we're gonna open up this one, the Bulldog that we're running, and I already have an extension. Like, let me see what extensions we have. So I think I did not have anything here. Source. I'm gonna get a new extension here. Chrome extensions. And also, this is the extension which I actually use, or else simply Control U. When you go Control U, you cannot like properly check everything. You're gonna inspect this. When you inspect this, you gotta go on to sources. Not the wrong one, boys. You're gonna go onto the sources. Once you go onto the sources, no, this is not the one. Inspect. Go onto the sources. Nothing here. Index. And this is something. And again, you want to inspect this one. So you want to check this one. Inspect. Once you inspect that, you're gonna click on source. It's not gonna show you anything. So what I did is, so since this is a quick source viewer, I'm just gonna add this to my Chrome. Add an extension. Beautiful. Okay, hopefully it is running. And I did inspect. I'll just go here inspect. Click on sources. Then I want to see the main function, what exactly have in main. I'm going to copy the whole thing. And instead of this whole thing, like which starts with web.json.p, same thing, but it is actually rearranged in a beautiful way. So if there is any source code that looks ugly, you can use that extension to get it look like in a good way. So you might be checking like this one looks hilarious and like crazy. So I'm just gonna copy the whole thing. I mean, yeah, this one actually look hilarious. So this is so big. And can you please explain? I'll send that later. Okay, I think I already spoke to you, but yeah, that actually looks so big, which most of you guys cannot understand what exactly is going on out there. So what I did is I actually went back to the Bulldog. I mean, I checked something here. They're like login and register as well, right? Which I forgot to check. And they sign up. I clicked on users. Users have like a top monthly users. These are all the users. So I checked on the users. This guy username iPad Adolfo per something like shitty names he has. And I checked Vijay Wells, Eway, and what I can do here, I can do two things. Um, I can actually like get extract all the users' data and try brute force, you know, using some of the secless passwords. But instead of that all crazy shit, I went here to register to see what I can do. It says they're not actually accepting any registrations. If need, reach out to our customer support representative to create a commercial account. Okay, this is funny. Then what I did is I actually went to the source code to see where exactly the register function is. We'll go all the way to the top. Control F, register. So we are actually starting here. It doesn't show me anything. So it is on the sign up. You can like register, okay. Control Z. I don't want to mess up anything. So register, and where is the next one? Here again, but it doesn't give me any information. We are not accepting any registration. So well and good. The next place I go register is it's an app register. It's an application register, okay. So there might be an application that's running with the help of this code. So that thing I can understand. And the next thing I went here, it tells register and function and also meta key shift, but I did not understand anything here. I'm not a JavaScript guy. So I just went on to the next line. Next line. So if you want to, here I saw something interesting. If you want to register a new user, okay, it's a prototype and register user. Okay, you can still register user, and you can append content type application JSON, and you can like you can like do this using the post method. Okay, so what I did, I copied the whole thing. This one looks interesting, so I'm just gonna explain why I did that later on. But usually we'll go back to Bubsuit. We're gonna control it, control V this, so we're gonna leave it like that. And also, where exactly we are? We are here. Nah, we're on the notepad. The next thing I saw, like, so it's running an application JSON when you want to register, and what also it's going to do is it's going to authenticate the user. It's going to authenticate by linking a function called as a link authenticate. This is the one. That's what I understood from the source code. And also, what do you need to register? So it needs a name, email, username, and password. And it shows everything here. Like when I go down to see register, if you want to register, you need to submit this. So I copied everything which is in the field, which I'm going to use this later on. And also, you can like validate the register. So it will be validated. You are now registered. So it's a message, it's going to register. If the registration message is success, and if it fails, it's going to flash message something went wrong or like alert danger or something. So this is the things that I observed from the source code. So this is how you got to like search up. So I'm just going to copy the thing where I actually found some users and passwords. App register, this is the down. This is the username, password, email. Exactly, this is, I think I copied them, but let's try pasting that. Yep. So I'll keep this here. We can register to post method. So what it did is, I'm gonna use the beautiful tool Bubsuit. Like, who knows Bubsuit? Like, I wanna know, like, Bubsuit. Who knows Bubsuit here? Boys. Yay, nice, good boy. WebDev knows that. Nice man. Prashant knows that. Okay, did you guys use like repeater? Like, why do we use repeater? Just a normal conversation, boys. You don't need to answer. Like, do you guys know repeater, right? Like, how do you use repeater? Just asking because you're gonna use a repeater now. We're gonna do some forced logons. I forgot to actually heat up my coffee though. But yeah, let's do the repeater. Now, what I did is something beautiful with the bub suit. I have one in my Windows, the latest version, but in Kali, um, there is not a latest version that doesn't directly get downloaded. So what I did is I actually downloaded the latest version from the website and I chucked it on my desktop. And I'm gonna launch this. Perfecto. And also one thing I want to tell you guys, you can like download this one like a file call as a, there's a decoder and also there's an improved decoder. I don't want to click on this because it's actually like having some bugs. You can download that and you can decode the same, the dirty JSON script we have, like the one that I showed you previously, the one that we grabbed from the website is a control A. I'm gonna control C this. So this is a bad code we had, right? The previously, like the dirty code. If you copy this and paste it in the, where exactly is my Kali Linux again? In the Bubsuit, in the decoder improver, you can like get a proper code for that, which I actually saved it with my, with the dirty names. So this is what you're gonna get. Like, you can like, this is the same thing that I got. So I'm gonna close that for a while. Don't don't save. It's all right. We can get that again. Ignore that. No need to worry. We can like still get that. We are still having the bub suit. So I'm gonna set up the proxy. I'm gonna open up the bub browser. I'm gonna start doing some attacks now. I want to see how the post request looks in the bub suit. So I'm gonna go to the IP. We are in the Chromium browser 192.168.20.13. Go there. It's not secure. Doesn't matter. Continue to site. So we have a Bulldog social and let's go to login. Before going into login, I'm gonna turn on my intercept. Let's try one of your names here. I'm bored. I don't want to keep my name here. Uh, whose name is short? Whose name is short? Arkino. Okay, I'm gonna try your name there. I'm gonna log in with you using your name. Your name looks good. That's a beautiful name, my friend. I'm gonna keep it here, Arkino. I'm gonna check for spaces as well. I don't want to mess up. Control A, Control C. The password I collect as Arkino, and I'm gonna try logging in. And I captured my intercept here. Check this. I intercepted this. So the next thing what I'm gonna do, I wanna like register. So what I did is I already have everything like content length 50. So I'm gonna send everything to my repeater. So once I go to my repeater, where the fuck this is? I think I did not send anything. Okay, fair enough. Proxy. Yep, we have this. So what we're gonna do? We have the username Arkino, password Arkino, but let's actually turn off the intercept for a second. And we'll see, we got incorrect credentials because we don't have Arkino as a registered user here. Bro, if I'm sorry if I'm like, spelling your name wrong or like, saying it wrong, I apologize in advance. It's just for the workshop. I love choosing names. It's fun. It's a bit interactive as well. I don't know, but yeah. All right, so thank you, my friend. I'm just gonna minimize this for a while. Let's go here, Akino. I cannot, log in with my homie's username here. So what I'm gonna do, the next thing, I'm gonna register Akino as a user here. But when you're registering, it says you cannot accept any registrations. But I'm a hacker. So what I'm gonna do, easy. I'm gonna go to my repeater. But before that, I'm gonna where exactly is this? Proxy. Come on. I'm gonna click on intercept. I'll leave it like that. So what I did is I changed some things here. We have a instead of users, I clicked on register. Instead of authenticate, I clicked on register. But when we go back into source code, this is this one, and type register. When we check this here, we need like 4 fields, like not three, not 2 fields. We need email and name as well. So we already have username and password. So what I did, the next thing, name. I'm just gonna copy paste this because I'm lazy. And I checked in a comma. And the next one, email. What's the email? I'm gonna put in like Akino at Akino.com, something like that. But in the meantime, I removed the connection as closed. This thingy, I removed this. I removed a whole lot of stuff here. And content type, I kept this because the reason I'm keeping the content type, I'll show you as well. So we have the register here, right? We need to go up a bit. Up, up, up. So we are authenticating with the post request. So, and also you need to append like content type and application JSON. We need both of them to register it on post request. So simple. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And we usually need the content length. I'm going to remove this all 4 fields. So beautiful. Now everything looks good. This is a post request and content type. And I'm just going to turn on my repeater here. I forgot to like check in a comma, which we actually need to use. Comma and yeah, tab. I'm going to give a tab spacing here. Tab, and we'll see if this works. We are in the game. And send. Let's see the responses here. And also it says success as true and user registered. You get user registered. So we registered Arkino as a user. We're going to test that. But since this is a success, user register, we'll go back to code and we'll see. If the user is registered, user authenticated, it's going to, I already told you, it's going to show you like success or something. So we'll just check where exactly that one is. We'll go up. Here you see incorrect details. And it shows an alert success. This is when you register user, when you register the user here. Now what I'm going to do, since we have our keynote there, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open up where exactly are we in here? All right, user is registered. Should I turn off the proxy? Yeah, since we are already intercepting this, I'm just going to open this in a different browser. So same thing, Bulldog Social. Login. I'm just going to copy paste your spelling, homie. Control C. Control V. We actually have him registered. So login. We actually logged in with this guy, but usually I check this here, but I did not find anything interesting except for this guy getting registered. Or if I click on profile, There's nothing like it's just the same thing. So what I did, I logged out, um, and I went back to my bub suite again. So now what I'm gonna do, go back to your burp suite again, go back to your proxy, turn off the intercept, and now try and turn it on. Since we have the user and password as our key now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna intercept this one right now. So I want to intercept the responses. How do you intercept the responses in burp suite? Come on guys, I need the answer in the chat. Exactly, Arvian. It's not the one. I need the answers from you. You guys have to like tell me how are we going to intercept the responses? Tell me how are you intercepting? How are you going to intercept the responses in burp suite? Yep, to capture request, to modify request, to intercept the responses. Here you can use the interceptor as well. That's the same thing, but you need to know like the insights on how are you using the interceptor. So what I'm gonna do simply go there, click on like do intercept. There's an option called as do intercept, and click on response to this intercept. I'm gonna forward this, and then I got something like this. This is a response of the intercept. So what I'm gonna do here. So I have something like this JWT, and there's a token as well here. I'm gonna like copy the whole thing and chuck it in my notepad. I mean, I'll just control A, control. No, not here. I'm just gonna open up a different one. Not this. So I'm just gonna put this one here like. So I searched up internet. I searched up internet. What exactly is a JWT? It's a JSON web token. So I want to see what exactly is that. There's a debugger here. So I went to the debugger to see if I can debug my JSON web token. So when I check this, it is actually made up of three parts. And there's a algorithm and a payload data and a signature. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this whole token to see what I can do here. So this is the one. It tells about my token data, and it's algorithm HS256. Okay, it's using something 256-bit algorithm. And it's a payload data, name Archino, and authorization level is a standard user. Okay, I want to see what exactly the authorization levels are. I'm just gonna see if I can find anything here. I'm gonna copy that to see if there are any authorization levels in the code. Where exactly is my code? Yeah, here. Control F. User. Path users. Okay. Username. Application users. User header. User header. Users is equal to n. Okay. We'll see if I can find anything. Get users. Okay. User service profile user service username user and get users. Okay, I'm seeing if I can find any authorization level on user data user. Okay, authentication link user. This is how they are storing the users. Okay, and username return to. All right, I saw something here, authorization level, and we have a master admin user. So what I did, I copied this thing to see if I can like get into an admin user, and I changed the payload data here, and this is the new token after I changed the payload data. So what I did, I copied this one, went back to my bub suite, and I pasted my new token here. I pasted that, but it's authorization level. I have to change that as well because it says standard user. So, but we want it to be the master admin. So what I did, I changed the user authorization type master admin, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send the request again, exactly as that. Shit. Here, Kali. Yeah, perfect. It's on, and we will see what we can do. Forward. I just forwarded the request again there. Now I got the admin, which was not there before. So once I went into admin, it's still asking me to like log in. So it's asking me for a CLI tool to use a link plus. So it's a command line tool. So it might be subjected to command line injection. So what I did, usually like I try to do some reverse shells. That's what I did here as well. So it's the same thing. Now go back here. So you need to know what exactly is a command line injection. Clear. We have only port 80 from the nmap scan. There's nothing else. So now I'm gonna start my listener again. Port 4444. This is a beautiful thing I did. Where is our boy Arkino? Arkino is his name. Where is Arkino? Arkino. Yep, Arkino. So just go back to the cheat sheet I sent you in the link, like the Pentest monkey, where you can actually find the cheat sheet. Can you define which one? No. I did not get you. Forward. Can you explain it clearly? I mean, recording. Did you resume recording, bro? Recording is always going on. I actually like forgot to pause the recording even though I was on break. So recording is going on. Like I'll show you. This one is already getting recorded, homie. So yeah, getting recorded. I cannot like click. If I click on stop, it's gonna get stopped. So I don't wanna disturb this. Yeah. So don't worry about the recording. You can like watch it later on. So I sent in a cheat sheet for Pentest Monkey here. Go there. I think I'm opening. Yeah. And there's a cheat. This one. This is a reverse shell I used. I tried all of them, but this one I tried. This one actually worked for me. I'll go back here. I'm gonna edit this up a bit. I'm just gonna put in netcat. So I don't even know they are running a netcat in their system. So 192.168.20.12, which is my IP address. So what I did, I pasted this in the password field to create a command line injection. That's the most beautiful thing you can do. In here, before I do that, I'm going to turn off the intercepts in the burp suite. Turn it off. Paste this shit. Wait for the magic to happen. Check this thing. Oh, why? You can check this. I'm going to minimize this. Now let's leave it like that here. So click on login. Once you click on login, I actually spawned a shell here. You can see I got the shell to the server. So this is an example of a command line injection you can do when you're like doing a website penetration testing, or instead of bin bash you can like spawn a Windows shell as well if it is a Windows server. So this is just an example of how you can like do web application pen testing, or how to like go into the target machine. So yeah, that's the thing. No, I mean, see, if you can like change the signature, like a and signature by default as a payload. The payload data, if you can change the payload data and match it up with another user, and again you forward that, you can like that's by default, bro. Like you can still it still works in like these days as well. Is the reason like people stopped using JWTs, and also that's a painful thing with JSON web tokens. I fucking hate them. And also, everybody hates the JavaScript. So I mean, I don't know, like if you guys love JavaScript, I'm sorry, but I don't like JavaScript. These are vulnerables. Like JWT tokens are vulnerable these days as well. So that's the problem. Like every JWT token has a payload data that you can change, edit. Once you change, edit, and like you can like copy that. If it will show the signature verified, and you can also download the ebook here if you want to know more about who's gonna download now. It's just for this workshop. But yeah, we actually got the access to the shell, and I did a command line injection. So I typed the shell in the password field actually. So that's the funniest thing. Now let's see, who am I? Node, okay. CD home. I went into CD home, but let's see, ls.la admin node. So I'll just see if I can like find the password files. CD var nothing interesting. I'll see if I can go to etc. All right, ls. I went into the etc folder to see if I can find anything. Yep, we have passwords. It was created on July 15, 2018. Okay, and also there's a Perl. Okay, we can run Perl. Okay. All right, if you check this password file, it has like the permissions are like literally fucked up. So I'll see if I can view that. Ooh, nice. I want to create a user. So what you can do, these are all the users. So usually you're going to have a password file, which is actually, you'll be having a shadow file. If you are a root, you can like actually check, once you go to a root, we can like check this. You can have a shadow file. You can like check the shadow file. In the shadow file, you'll be having all the stuff like the passwords, when the date and time. But yeah, right now, this is a thing. Can you please mute yourself if someone's talking? Please mute yourself. Also, I'll mute you. Easy. So, what I'm going to do, the next thing. Come on, guys. I got the passwords. I want to create a user. How can I do this? I want to create my own user. How I'm gonna do the user? Come on, I need some answers here. This is a beautiful thing you guys are gonna learn today. You learning to create a user by using a password file to escalate the privileges. You can escalate privileges here easily. You guys need to know how to do that. We are one last step. We are one step away to hack the system. We are one step away, basically one step. Oh shit, this is here. Come on, you can like type the answers. Lol. Thank you for your gallery access. I mean, okay, yeah. Have fun, bro. He's a fucking dickhead. You can't access my gallery, mate. Yeah. Alright, so what are we gonna do the next thing? So bunch of idiots, like, yep. I think you have to append the user. Yep, we can append the user. Perfect. Um, thank you for your gallery. You can't even type that shit. That's so funny. Lionel Ralph. He's actually a bunch of cuckolds, like fucking idiots and degenerates. Like, leave them, ignore them. Bunch of shitheads. Yeah, you can access my gallery. See, my system is hacked, my file is hacked, my phone is hacked. Fuck off. Yep, you can like append the user. That's a good thing. Surinder Gunla, will admit him. Hopefully, this guy's not a crazy person. Now, what we can do the next thing. Where are we? Here? Yeah, here. Yeah, perfecto. Where is this? What we can append a user. Okay, I'm gonna copy the root one. So we want to create a user with root permission. So I'm gonna go to my notepad. I think we don't need the source code anymore. I'm gonna paste this here. So what we can do, I'm gonna create a user with Archino. We know our homie Archino. ARKINO, Archino. Okay, looks good. But here you need to have a hash. How do you create a hash here? This one must be slotted with a hash, a password hash. OpenSSL, good, good. And also what I did is the other thing, I use Perl. I'm sorry, man, but yeah, these are some, I can't help myself. Yep, this is Ramadan, but I apologize for that. But there are some idiots that do some crazy stuff, so we cannot help that. It is what it is, man. If the people are idiots, you gotta tell them that they are an idiot, and there is nothing wrong in that. So yeah, what I did is I actually used Perl. You know the Perl? You know the Perl tool? Perl, Perl. Come on, guys. You guys need to know what's Perl. Perl, Perl. Where are you? Guys know Perl? You guys know Perl, okay. If anyone knows Perl and how did you use that, like, just, you can type in the chat. Alright, Perl. If you want to use Perl, you can, like, any package manager in Python? You can, but I actually saw the Perl, so I used the Perl, so I'll show you how what I did there. So I searched up in the internet to see if I can like find something related to Perl. So what I discovered is I actually had a bookmark. Editing this one to escalate the privileges. I found this in hacking articles, which is actually beautiful. So this is one of the things I want to share with you as well. Like you guys can have in future, you guys can actually use that. I'm gonna put this thing directly in the group so you guys can. No, I'm just gonna put it in the workshop one. I'm gonna share this later in the group. So here, what I found is the something. See, this is how you create the users, right? This is with the OpenSSL. One of you guys are right, perfectly right. And OpenSSL password Raj, you can like add that over there, a hash, and then you can like check tail that. And also you can do is using the method 2, you can like create user 3 or something like that. And there's an MK password. This is where you can find everything. Since we have Perl here in the system, I don't want to waste time running big commands, so I use this simply. I went there, I use that, I use the user Archino. This is the one we have. I kept the password as Archino as well, so I don't wanna make it like more complicated to make it more easy. So and what we can do is in the user Archino, where's this one? Yep, Archino. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run this command in my terminal like another one. This is the username, and I don't wanna like mix it up with ABC or something, just like AA. This is by default, you can give it like that. So usually copy this and enter. It's gonna give you a particular hash there. So this is the hash for Archino. So what I did is I copied the hash here, copied this, went back there. Instead of X, I'm gonna put in the hash. I'm gonna copy the whole thing I want to append that to the password file. I'll go back here, echo. All right, we failed. Fail. I hate this. Yeah, it's alright. We can like and see. We're gonna do the netcat again. This is the boring part. All good boys. 4 and run. Someone had a doubt here. Yeah, that's the thing. I forgot to close the double quote. I know. I actually clicked enter directly. That happens. Yeah, shit happens, bro. It's alright. Don't worry about that. That's some bullshit. Ignore that shit. Yeah. Let's go back to the where exactly we are. Let's go back to our Kali Linux again. Hopefully we're not getting intercepted. I have to turn off the intercept is off. Perfect. Wrong password. Did we spawn the shell? No. Now we are not able to spawn the shell. We'll try running the netcat again. This is a part that I actually hated myself. Yep, something went wrong with the shell. Hmm. Let's change the ports. Let's change the ports. Let's change the ports. Hopefully this time it works. Please, 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 please. I think we gotta remove that again, like remove the directory in the temp. Or else, what we can do is, where's that? Hmm. Alright, alright, alright. We're listening on port 4445, so we'll turn on the listener on 5. And we're gonna run this again. It actually created a temporary directory which we forgot to check. What I can do right now is simple. Let's go back here. Remove temp f. I'm creating a socket file in temp and I'm gonna change the file name. Fuck it. A a just for memes. Sometimes this is what happens. Once you create it, you cannot like go back. So this is a problem with this. One mistake, you're fucked. Let's turn on the listener again on port 4445 and see. I hate doing this. Please work. Please work. Nope. Why my netcat is not listening today? Hmm. Yep, someone. Yeah, one double code and we had a big error, boys. It's all good. We can like still get this thing going. We already have the user Archino, so we can like chill and we can get the thing rolling. Log in, log in, log in, log in. Yep, someone wants to admin. So what I'm gonna do, basically, alright, since we messed up, I know this is a pain in ass. Sometimes this shit happens. We know what we can do is the best thing right now, like whole reverting this thing back to the logout and Aquino, Aquino, login again. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna send the tokens, like intercept the burp again, intercept on, and log out, and Aquino. Once you get a shell, like never make a mistake like me to lose it. We are one step away, and I messed up the whole thing. Did you know what I mean, guys? Yeah. Please do not make the same mistake like me. I'm gonna do intercept response to this request forward and Aquino standard user. I have to change the JWT token now again. This is a painful thing. I gotta go back to the token editor and see what exactly I have here. So you gotta like keep on changing the tokens, which is a painful thing. So copy, or else I think you gotta register a new user as well. Who knows? If you have to register a new user, it's gonna be like the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Gonna go to the JWT website. Sorry, here standard user, but since I know what exactly is here, uh, user. There's a master admin user. We need to find that guy. Yep, here we have the master admin user. Copy the token, go back here, change it, verify the signature, copy the whole shit, go back there and send the request again to Bubsuit. Paste, user type standard user, right? We gotta change that to master admin user. Control C. Paste and forward. Whew, we did not get anything. We gotta still change this token again. This is a part where everybody like messes up. Like one small error over there, you gotta like redo the whole thing. Copy and go back there. Which one? The JWT token website. Paste it. Standard user changes to master admin. So copy the whole thing. Control I C. Go back to Bubsuit. Where do we have this? And carefully, without messing it up, like make sure that it is between the quotations and all. Looks good to me. And copy the master admin user here. Paste. Forward. We got the admin. Now in the admin, test. Let's do the reverse shell again. We are on the port 4445. Copy the whole thing. No. Oh shit, I'm intercepting the traffic, so it might not work, so I gotta like stop intercepting that. Turn off the intercept. Now, click on login. Yep, we are not getting the shell, so the reason is we actually created the shell all once before, so what I gotta do is I'm gonna re-edit this. Probably gonna add this again. Now we'll see if we can get a shell. Nope. So the best thing what I can do is, since we know what exactly we can do, I'm gonna do something which is hilarious. Close the Bulldog machine. It's already running in the stable state. The good thing is we already took a snapshot. So I'm gonna power this off. Restore the current snapshot to the stable state. So the reason why we took the snapshot is if anything happens while we are doing any, crazy shit, you can like put it back to the stable state. Like I took it like 1 hour ago. So I'm gonna run this in a stable state. So yep, I can power this in the stable state again. So I can redo the whole thing without getting any errors. So someone asked the explanation of snapshots. So this is the explanation of the snapshot. What are you gonna do? This is how you're gonna do a snapshot or take a snapshot. I don't know who asked that, but yeah, that's the thing. Snapshots are good. Let's see what's the IP address we got this time. Same thing, 13. Let's go. Let's do this quick. Let's solve this fastly as we can because we know what to do. And we have the proxy, open browser. In the repeater, I already have this Aquino. I'm gonna change it to now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send this to the repeater. Yep, I got the user registered there. Logged into Jess and I'll log it out again and I'm going to intercept the traffic. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a response to the intercept and I'm going to forward this and I'll get a token, the beautiful JWT token, which you can like use on what I showed you. Copy this and let's do this quickly as we can. Standard user and master admin user. I'm going to change the whole token. I'm going to change the settings in the token, paste it, copy the token, go back to your buff suit. I actually can do this lab within 5 minutes, so but it's just a matter of time, like how quick you are and how efficient you are at understanding buff suit. Paste this and forward this so you can get the admin. In the admin, now type in some user, Jess, and I'm gonna try grabbing the reverse shell again, doing a reverse shell from there, which is we'll go here probably in the Pentest monkey. We are one step away. Let's see if this works or else we gotta install the we gotta do this machine from the beginning again, which is actually a pain in ass. Perl, Python, Netcat. This is the one. Creating a socket file and adding a file description. I'm gonna create the IP under my IP, which is four. Let's listen to the netcat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our Chromium and we're gonna stop the intercepts. Let's see if we actually spawned a shell. Hopefully. Nothing yet. So the main thing what might have happened is the Bulldog machine got messed up, or like, let's close the whole thing. Don't worry about that. We still know what to do. So I'm gonna close the whole thing and restart it from beginning. Shit happens a lot of times, so you gotta be careful with what you're doing and you gotta test your machines properly. I'm gonna stop this, shut down, power off. Gonna remove this, delete all files. Gonna copy the main machine. Replace the file in destination. That's it, easy. So that's what you're gonna do. Like, you're gonna like uh I know this is, here we go again. I know it's all right, bro. See, we know how to do that. So the people who join now, they can like actually see what's going on. So it's all right. Sometimes you got to do the hack twice to get it done. Hopefully, I won't mess up the last echo thing like the last time I did. So let's import in the hack stuff. I mean, the last time as well, we did the same thing like in Mr. Robot Workshop. So it's not a new thing for us. Like we always mess it up like in one way or other. So we always mess it up usually. See, that's what we do, bro. Like we are hackers. If we mess it up, we can like always, get the backup and put it in like the safety. So it's always good to have a backup. So it's the reason I keep backups. If I don't have a backup in system, I have a backup in my cloud, like in my Google Drive for the thing. It's all right, man. You're gonna make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you're gonna learn something. See, I fucked up with the whole echo command. You know what I mean? Like that's something like big level fuck up. That's a big messed up thing. Yeah, let's import the appliance. It's gonna take me a while. It hates me now, to be honest. Yep. Let me power this on. I'm gonna take a snapshot now. Change network settings. Ignore that. Network. Everything looks good. Okay. Let's power this on again. And next we're gonna turn on the Kali Linux. Let's get with the bub suit. So people who came now, they're gonna understand what exactly I'm doing. So bub suit is not for beginners. So yeah, I think it's running. It's gonna give up an IP address. So all else we can like go into the bub suit and like check the defaults like the IP. Hmm. Okay. Come on, start up quick. We have a new IP address, so perfect. It's not always the same IP. Yep. Anyone have doubts so far, like with the bub suit? It's all good. We'll just crack this thing within 5 minutes. Like within 5 minutes, we'll just end this. We already have the code written, so we don't have to worry about anything. And also, yeah, easy. We have everything there. Peace. We can do it in a peaceful way. Let's turn on my Kali Linux. All right, let's go. Fast and quick. I want to put you in the other screen so I can like see you guys again. Perfecto. Nice. Nice. So, let's start the bub suit. This is the latest version. Click next, 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 start bub, done and dusted, easy. You guys might have doubts what I'm doing for those who join new, because the target proxy, intercept on, off, open browser. Alright, we got the Chromium. We opened it twice, so I'm just gonna close that once. 192.168. Nemlock. 192.14 this time. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna straight off, you know me. Continue to the site, login, test, test, login, copy the whole thing, send it to the repeater. Once it's in the repeater, since we know it's getting registered through post, register, username, we have username, name and email, we need name, name, test, and email, test at test, something like test at test.com, something like that. And we have everything. We have the length, register. I'm gonna close this until this, delete. We have the content type application JSON, and I'm gonna close this. Did I delete anything? Control Z. Come on, mate. Don't play with me now. Alright, alright. I'm gonna make sure everything is spaced properly. Space. Just some basic arrangements. Now I'm gonna send it to a repeater. What do you usually have in the content length? 46. I gotta change it to 46 in the repeater. Test, 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 test. Yo, what do we have in the proxy? Test, test, authenticate. Users, register, post, 14 JSON, application, bad request. Okay, I'm gonna copy the whole thing. And I'm gonna click on go to a proxy. stop the intercept, turn on the intercept, register. All right, send this to the repeater, paste it, looks good. Email, email, looks good, everything looks good. Application JSON, content length is target. What's the proxy we have? Login and login now. We got the same thing, 46. Okay, I'm gonna forward that to repeat at this one. We're gonna edit this again. Email. Test@test.com, something like that, and we need a name. Test, and all right, we forgot to put the comma here. Good. If you miss that, it's gonna be messed up. And it's a register, and like content length 46. All right, I'm not gonna change that. Content type application JSON, and gonna delete this. Yep, we got the user registered successfully. Test. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop the proxy, intercept off. Now we are logged in as test, but what I did, I logged out. I typed in test again, test. I want to see the response of this. So go to the intruder, so proxy, turn on the intercept, get there, sorry, turn it off, turn this on, test and test, click on login, and try. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the response code, do intercept response to the target, and forward this. You're gonna get a token, edit the token, go back here where we are, the JSON web tokens, paste it, standard user, since we know there is a authorization to the master admin. This is the guy we need to like get into. So let's get into the admin, go there, go back. Oh, I copy this, go back to your bub suit. Not this, where the heck is the bub suit? Yep. Paste, and standard user changes to the master admin user. We're just sending the tokens so we can like mess this up. We can like try exploit the system. And I'm going to forward this request to the bub. And I get the admin panel. In the admin panel, I'm just going to type in test. And I'm going to create a reverse shell. Before creating the reverse shell, I'm going to turn up my terminal. And where's my terminal? It's not starting yet. All right. I'm going to start a listener on port 444. I'm going to copy some reverse shell cheats from here, and I'm gonna change it to my IP address here, which is this one goes to 192. Exit. Okay, I'm just gonna go into my this one itself. So 444492.168. And this is my IP address. If you want to see your IP address, I think I showed you in the previous lab, the Bulldog one. Control C. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I'm an idiot, so I'm gonna paste this here, turn off the intercept, and I'll run this. Yep, we got the shell, boys. Finally we got the shell. Here we go again. I know, boys. I know it's a rough night. It's a rough night. We got the access to the shell. Now let's not waste any time. Now we know we have the root here. I'm gonna change this. Copy. Put this here. Put the root. I want to create a username Archino now. Finally, I can create a username on you. Archino. And I want to create a password as Archino as well. So what I did is I used Perl actually. You can use OpenSSL, that's up to you. But I like using Perl because we have a Perl in the other server as well, in the target machine. You can actually use that in the target machine directly, but I'm going to open up a other terminal. Since we know, I'm going to open up my, I just saved it as a bookmark because I don't remember much. So I want to open up this thingy, my browser. It's not opening up for some reason. I don't know what happened, but it's just so hang up. It's hung up. Yeah. Yeah, it took a heavy load on it probably. It's just taking a while for it to load up everything here. Or else what I can do, I can copy this and here. I'm gonna paste this just in case because I don't want to mess this up. I'm gonna go there, paste the whole thing. Alright, I'm having trouble pasting stuff today. I don't know if this is your name, homie, but we're gonna give it Aquino AA. We got the hash finally. Copy the hash and remove the X and paste it. So copy this. Before we do that, I think I need to spawn a shell here. like a TTY shell. I'm gonna go to the TTY shell and grab the shell and I'm gonna paste it there. Okay, looks like I copied that. Perfect. Now it's time for the some of our basic odd jobs. Copy. Please, not this time. I'm getting scared. Yep, finally. Don't worry. We're gonna do this. Now we have the Archino. So I'm gonna Archino. SU Archino. See, I'm in the root now because Archino is root. CD slash root ls. We have flag.txt. Alright, boys, we got the second one. This is the thing. So, right now, I'm gonna open up for you guys to have any doubts. So, this is how we do it. So, we had like a small mistake and we got to redo the whole thing again. It's alright, doesn't matter. So, as long as you learn something, perfect. Try pasting as clipboard. Don't just directly paste it. It's gonna like mess up the whole thing. So, yep. So, we created a user using hash. We just modified the request in suit. This is what we did, and you guys have any doubts, you can ask me now. Completely yours. I'm gonna end this virtual machine right now. I'm closing them, and these guys, these machines, these are available, online. You can like, download them. So, any guys having doubts? Hello, bro. Yes, bro. You have any doubt? You can like ask me right now. I'm here, like, you know, seeing like if you guys are having doubts or something to see. But I have mailed you. I have no doubt, but I've mailed you. What did you mail me, bro? I didn't get you. What do you mail me? I don't understand anything. Be clear, bro. Like, what you mail me. Let me see what mail. I didn't get any mails. And anyone else having doubts? Yeah, TTY shell, which is okay. There are like multiple shells, like Bash, which is not that interactive one, and there is a TTY shell, which is a bit interactive, and you can like download a bunch of stuff. Like you can use Control C commands. Like you can like copy paste in a TTY shell, but in a Bash you cannot do like as much as copy pasting like that. So, and also with the TTY shell you can import the term variables. What happens when you import the term variables, you can use the other commands, and you can like navigate much frequently. Like you can like have a color coding like the one we have in the Kali Linux, like in the by the defaults. You can like change the settings of this shell, and you can like you need to like import a bunch of like term variables, and then you got to import the operating system. So there's like bunch of things that you can do like with the TTY shell. But with the bash, you cannot. But you can change the bash into a TTY shell by importing a TTY shell into the bash. That's the thing. So TTY is a much more interactive shell. You can like customize that. So it's like a beautiful terminal, like a fancy terminal. Bash is just the basic Unix terminal. You've sent a mail to your promotion email address. Which one? Inquiries or the let me check that. Inquiries. I think I'm not keeping an eye on that for now, but I'll check that. I'll check that for you in a minute or probably two. Yeah. Let me see what do we have. And yeah, any guys have any doubts or anything else you guys want to know? Okay, I've seen that. Inquiries. Yep, yep. I checked that, bro. It doesn't matter if you're studying in an electrical department or something like that. Um, since you want to pursue a career in cybersecurity, see, you gotta like, see, you can see even the people in mechanical department are getting the IT jobs. So, bro, it's not like a hard thing. You can like get a cybersecurity job. All you need is to like complete the basic certifications like network plus and security plus. That's it, done. Just keep them in the bag, like get them done and apply for the entry level roles. And they're like virtual internships. Like, guys, please listen, virtual internships. I'm gonna show you. It's better I show you guys. Try this website and try this internship if you are keen. Like, this is a cybersecurity internship. If you guys want to do that, it's a basic one where you will be like doing a digital forensics. It's free. It's free for everyone. Everyone can do that. And it's gonna like give you a good look to your resume. Like, it's actually good. Try doing the ANZ Forage internship. Like, you know, just add that to your resume, and it's good. Like, go to the Forage website, theforage.com, where you can like find the internships for like data science and all the other fields as well. So that's where you can find the virtual internships, bro. Like, all these people are like, yeah, you gotta pay the money for the internship, bro. Fuck it, just go there, do some virtual internship, and once you do the virtual internship, put the certificate online on your LinkedIn, and also make sure to write it on LinkedIn profile. Like, I did it for 6 months, 3 months. That's it. Fuck it, easy. No one gives a shit. Like, you did an internship. That's the thing that matters. Like, how long you did, is it online or where you did? It doesn't matter for anyone. So, just do it, easy. And yeah, make sure to get the basic certifications if you want to get into higher roles like analyst roles. If you want to get into the basic feeder roles like a ID security consultant or a security consultant, it's the basic ones. So yeah, just do some internships, apply for jobs. But also, yeah, first thing I'm going to tell you guys, when you apply for 100 jobs, you might get interviewed for 4. So make sure to apply for as many jobs as can. Just apply for the associate and the entry level roles. That's it, easy.
Sir, how to get to Australia like and get a job like you, sir?
Job, bro. See, what I did is in Australia. First thing I did when I came to Australia, I did like a boring thing, like a forensic internship, with the Australian Cybersecurity Police. So, you know, and then later on, I applied for like literally 50 jobs. I got interviewed for like 5 of them, 5 or 6, and then I took the best one, as a security architect because I had a certification in IT auditing. And then, upon getting into a security architect, so it's like a SOC architect mainly. You will be like managing the SOC tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 people. And once from the SOC architect, I got into the higher roles, like into the management role. Like, I currently have a
Sir, but there are no career opportunities here in India as a cyber security analyst, sir. I have been trying to do this job, and a few of my friends are also tried, but there is no much future for cyber security analyst here in India, sir.
bro. You need to like
Um,
apply for jobs. That's it. Like, continuously apply and apply. Bro, I mean, before doing any
see,
certifications in India, trust me, I applied for jobs as well. I did not get any jobs. Afterwards, I think I told you I got a job in like a exoc in Bangalore for a blockchain. That is not even relevant to my field because I did like computer science. So yeah, see, I applied for like 100 jobs when I'm in India. I got one. 100, I got only one interview. I got taken for that. See, I did not, bro. You gotta like work your, you gotta like keep on applying, change your resume, apply for 200, you'll get one. It's just like out of 200 beautiful girls, There will be one for you. So I mean, like there are 1 billion women on this world, like, but you're gonna only marry one or two, like you know what I mean, like. But yeah, it's just like a woman, like you gotta apply for that. You gotta keep on applying for that.
So I think, yeah, I see no future here in India as a cybersecurity analyst, sir. It's
In
been very
India, I
hard.
don't know about the future, but if you want to, like in Australia as well, it's okay because Australia, yeah, there is a future because there is a requirement of a lot of cybersecurity people. But I don't know the condition in India right now because I never did a cybersecurity role in India, and also I'm not intending to do because the pay is like really low. First thing, the pay is actually low, and it's not good enough for you to like you spend some money on alcohol or something. So no, I wouldn't do something in India. Is there any
So
way
I'm
to
thinking,
crack rather than reverse engineering, bro? I mean, you can like manually like exploit the file like by checking the strings. There are like multiple ways. You can see forward toll. You can like use the con job, so you can still use that. There's an AV running in the system. There are like multiple ways, brother. You can like try in like multiple ways. So easy. And there's a scope. I already told you, bro. Like, yeah, we need a lot of people for cybersecurity here. So there's a lot of good scope. I mean, you need to. Only the thing is, people are like, a bit of based. They are looking for only the people with a permanent residency or like a something like that, or like you're on a temporary working visa, like 485. So that's a problem in Australia. And anyone having doubts?
Bro, just wanted to ask where to access the all the links of the recordings and all. Can you please just show once
Oh,
from
actually, I
Discord?
think I posted. No, no, I did not post it in Discord.
No, bro. Actually, I'm unable to find them not through Discord. So once, can you please show us?
No, 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 I did not post anything on Discord. I posted a direct drive link. See, copy. I think it's like 3 hours ago. I think I took a long workshop today. Oh, I took like two machines. So yeah, it's actually a long one. So if you go here, like, no, not this. Sorry, this is a wrong one. Sorry. Let me open up my drive directly. There's nothing personal in this. This everything's like related to fucking tech or some crazy stuff. You're gonna find the recordings. By the way, I forward to end the recording.